Hi, everybody. Welcome to the second segment, episode 363 of Sold with Updike Pugh. I am Jeff Updike.
And I am Weston Pugh. Put that emphasis on that, big boy. All right. So in the second half of the show, what we thought we would talk about is making a powder room makeover. There's some really great ideas that are out there, and I think that a lot of people take this time to really get dramatic. It is a smaller space, and you're able to do just a little bit more with that. That being said, some of the things that I think that are coming down the pipe, I think we're seeing a lot more interest in what mirrors are looking like. And I'm going to show you what I mean with mirrors, because there's a couple of things that we are seeing. The size has changed dramatically. Mm-hmm. That scale is completely different. And Adrian, not so much like this scale or anything, but he actually has that backlit mirror.
Yeah, he has the ones that have the little push button and it lights up like you're like a kind of like you're putting makeup on or something.
Yeah, it's like an old timey Hollywood light, mm-hmm. but it's the new definition. I think these are really unique. I think we're going to see this play itself out. There are also shapes that we're seeing that are not what you would expect to see. Mm-hmm. Like this is a little more classic, maybe more of a French look to it. There was one other that I wanted to show you that I thought was a kind of a unique look. Give me just a second to get to that. This right here, that arch, mm-hmm. we're seeing that arch over and over in hallways, and it's in the mirrors. If this is something you're able to get your hands on, I think this is a style right now that I would deeply encourage you to put on the short list.
You kind of mentioned this when you were first talking about it, how they're making it a little bit more showy. To me, the powder room mm-hmm. is a really great place for you to be really showy, mm-hmm. because you don't want that kind of wallpaper in your living room or in your dining room, but to have it in a small space like that, yeah. it really has an impact. And that powder room is where a lot of your guests are going to be, so why not show it off?
Exactly. And so as Jeff was saying, wallpaper is a great way to add drama to your bathrooms. Smaller spaces, again, this is a cost, but it is something that I would definitely feel comfortable investing in, just because there's many opportunities for you to actually add your signature look on. There is a classic look in here, and this is it. This is called seagrass.
That's pretty.
Or grass cloth. I love this stuff. Not cheap, but it is definitely well worth the money. One of the things I also want to point out, so we've talked about mirrors, we've talked about wallpaper, pendant lights. So we're seeing a lot more pendant lights make an appearance inside of the powder bath rather than always just be in a kitchen over an island. I think they're really unique, and they don't have to be symmetrical. If you look here, this is the one I was excited to catch because it also shows that arc. Mm-hmm. But this is actually a pendant light that's used more as a chandelier. And the middle of it, I'm going to try one more time. I want to show you one more, I think, that I've got. Do I have one more? No. I do not. That is all she wrote, folks. But to be really quick, one of the things that I think is the biggest out right now mm-hmm. for a powder bathroom, can you guess what it is?
No.
It's that pedestal sink. I don't think that they're smart use of the space.
That's exactly my objection to them. Is you lose the cabinetry below, and a lot of times you lose any space, any countertop space. Now, in a room that size, you're going to be somewhat limited to how big that cabinet could be. And yes, it would make that room seem a little bit smaller just having the cabinetry, but utilitarian versus style.
Let's talk about what the solution would be. How about this? Sinks don't have to be the traditional size. Look at this one right here. This is actually smaller mm-hmm. and it's on the side now.
Yeah.
So this is something that's really interesting. The other thing too is you're thinking, oh, that could be really expensive, but I want to point this out.
Yeah, I have seen those before, and those are a really great size for a small room.
If this is not IKEA has one that is almost identical to this. This is something that I would really encourage you to take a look at, especially if you're doing a smaller powder bath that is actually under like a staircase or whatnot. Second idea I have for you, if you're going to do one, this stuff is available also. This is a quick and simple. We see this a lot of times where it's a floating one. Mm-hmm. This is really easy. Also add drama, put your lighting underneath it. Makes a really great impact. So these are quick and easy ideas. They range from the mirrors, wallpaper, down to the sink. They're really great ideas.
I really enjoy each of those.
I think they're great. Mm-hmm. I think it'd be fun. Well, we hope you found that interesting. We encourage you to tune in every week at Wednesday at noon. Let us know what you think.
And just remember, we want to be your realtors for life. When you're ready to talk real estate, you can reach us online, by phone, or by text at 214-377-2223.
And remember, we want to be your realtors for life.